Hello and welcome to Read Right Now. This week I'm at the Ballyknocken Cookery School in the beautiful village of Ashford in County Wicklow. In this series, we're challenging our learners to try something new. And today, it's the turn of Kathleen Breen from Dublin. Now, she sets out to prepare a 3-course meal to restaurant standard. I can't wait. What's he in the Dublin competition? No. What he went to Wexford is... You can't underestimate the amount of preparation that goes into cooking a meal this good. And for Kathleen, this will be no different. As with all types of learning, she'll have to start with the basics. For Kathleen, this will involve things like organising a trip to Ballyknocken, planning the menu, getting tips on the best ingredients, and finally, typing up a menu so that our guests know what they have to look forward to. It sometimes helps to get guidance from an expert, and Kathleen has done just that. Let's see how she's getting on. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Hello. Hello, Catherine, how are you? This is Catherine, our master chef. We'll be talking to you later on. And this is Kathleen, I presume, our learner.
Yes.
It's lovely to meet you. You've
Nice
got the
to meet
highest
you
hat
too.
in Ireland.
I know.
It's as if you've been crowned queen or something. What are you cooking today? What are you cooking?
Well, we're having butternut and apple soup to start.
Butternut?
Butternut.
I've never heard of butternut at all in my life. Butternut squash, is that what it is?
It's the family, you know, of the squash family.
And pumpkins and all those
yes.
things. Right. And with apple, what's that going to taste like? Is that going to be kind of very sweet?
It's zingy. Yeah. It's lovely.
Zingy? Right.
Yes.
All right.
And then we're having rack of Wicklow lamb.
As a main?
As a main course. And then poached pears and shortbread biscuits in between with
and
a nice
who's all
rum
this
sauce.
for?
Friends of mine.
Friends?
Yes.
I'll get to meet them later on, I presume.
You will, and I hope you'll join us.
I will, of course, join you. And I'm going to give you a hand.
Yeah,
cooking.
please do.
Actually, I do like cooking.
You do?
I do.
Good,
I'll even take this off and put on a hat.
Oh, great.
I promise. I'll get stuck in just a moment. Later in the programme, we'll be giving you some helpful advice on filling in forms and reading night course guides. We'll also be explaining the difference between computer hardware and software. But right now, as promised, I'm going to give Kathleen a hand with some peeling, some chopping, and some slicing. All right? Okay. So what do? Do I wash my hands? Do I take off my jacket?
Here's a spelling tip on some words ending in ing. For the ones we're looking at today, there's something very important we have to know first, and that's which letters of the alphabet are vowels and which are consonants. The reason we need to know this is that it affects the spelling. Remember that there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and only 5 of them, A, E, I, O and U, are vowels. All the other letters are consonants. So, A, E, I, O, U, vowels, all the rest consonants. Let's take a word like chop and have a look at how it ends. Its last 3 letters are a consonant, H, a vowel, O, and then another consonant, P. So there's 1 vowel in between 2 consonants. The same is true of cut, where we've got the vowel U in between the consonants C and T. Or another example is rub. Now, something interesting happens when we add the ending ing to each of these words. Add ing to chop and we get chopping, to cut and we get cutting, and to rub and we get rubbing. Do you see what's happened? The consonant at the end of each of the words has doubled. Some more examples. Run plus ing, running. A word like trim becomes trimming. Scrap becomes scrapping, like as in I'm scrapping my old car and buying a new one, if only. Anyway, finally, stop becomes stopping, which is what I'm about to do right now. Kathleen grew up in the centre of Dublin with 3 brothers and 3 sisters. At the time, education was deemed more important for boys than girls, as men were regarded as the breadwinners.
I went to a school it's just down the road from here.
Come on, Monty, there's a good boy.
Because I was a chatty person and got on well with the teachers, instead of teaching me, they were sending me for messages. And I was out of class a lot, so I missed a lot of schooling through that. Didn't know, thought it was great. I mean, I could always read, that was no problem, but I didn't have faith in my spelling. When my father was dying, he asked me, he always wrote to my brother and sisters away every week, and he said to me, promise me one thing, Kathleen, you'll write to Chris and Ellen. So I said I would, and that's how I started writing, really writing. Oh, Monty. Morning, Terry, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Isn't it a lovely morning?
Beautiful morning, isn't it?
Oh, look at
Beautiful
your flowers.
morning.
Oh, they're lovely. A leaflet came through the door from Mountjoy Square, telling how you could learn to read, write and spell. So I took it up and went over and chatted to them, and they signed me up, and I did it for 2 years. I was quite surprised that there were so many people there who were like myself.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, they're beautiful. A lot of them were much younger, so I was kind of the granny of the family. But however, I didn't mind.
Okay for you.
There you are. Thank you very much.
That's smashing.
Over a year ago, a leaflet came through the door from Ballymun and saying that would you like to learn the computer? And I had a computer my niece gave me, so it was lying there, not in use, and I thought, I wonder, could I learn it? I went and I was taken on, and I now can send emails.
Every day we're bombarded with leaflets and information on everything from takeaway pizzas to evening courses to holidays. Now you could sit down and read through them all one by one, but let's face it, who has the time to do that? So a useful reading tip to get through them quickly is to use a technique called skimming. All skimming means is glancing over something quickly just to get the gist of what it's about. You're looking for keywords, a photo, maybe a drawing, anything that'll give you a general idea. And then, if you think it's of interest, you can read it in more detail. So if you skim through a bunch of leaflets which have come through your letterbox, you can very quickly decide what's worth keeping and what's not. It's pretty obvious that this one's about pizzas from the photo and the word pizza. So if you're not hungry, leave it aside. Holidays, not at this time of year. Courses, adult education. This one might be of more interest to you. If you have a look inside, you can see that the leaflet is divided into different sections. You can use your skimming again to glance through the headings to see what kind of courses are on offer. Computer courses. If you've been thinking of doing one of those, then it's worth hanging on to this leaflet so that you can read into it in more detail later on. Skimming is another one of those reading skills which is very useful to have. It helps you to get a general idea of what something's about without wasting time on information you don't need.
And don't forget, if you want to get your guide to Read Right Now, all you got to do is call Nala on 1800 20 20 65. It's a free phone number to get your free copy of the Read Right Now workbook. 1800 20 20 65. How are you getting on with
Very
mixing
well,
the
yeah.
I think
How are
I'm
you
doing,
doing?
well, I'm doing okay. I've never actually kind of chopped properly before, you know. So I'm
That's
learning
it.
today
Yes,
as well, you
you're
see.
learning
I'm
too.
learning today. Now, I know you're very close to your family as well, though, aren't you?
I am very, yeah.
But I'm told that you send them emails and
I do a
and
lot,
things
yeah.
like that.
It's brilliant, yeah. And within half an hour they're back, and it's like a little chat room, you know.
Where are they living?
Well, my brother and his wife are in Seattle, and my sister is in Annecy in France.
Annecy.
Annecy
Oh, I
in
see.
France, yeah. Just down, you fly
Is that your sister, the nun?
The nun, yeah.
So she's in the convent over there,
She is, yeah.
So you're sending her emails. So
Yes, I am,
Can I be
to
so
France.
bold as to ask how old your sister is, the nun?
Oh, she would. I honestly don't know because she won't tell me.
Oh, she won't?
She's younger than me. She's younger than me, but she will not tell us.
So
her.
she's sitting there in the convent.
Yes.
And she's going... sending you
That's right.
emails.
She is.
I mean, that is a great image, isn't it?
Isn't it wonderful?
You could see a cartoon of that in the Irish Times or something. The nuns sending emails. Even nuns are sending emails today. Do you know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Well, they teach them all. They teach as well.
I suppose isn't that the beauty of kind of modern technologies
Well,
and
it
communications?
is.
That
Yeah, it's wonderful.
you know, when
It's
you think back to all those years ago.
wonderful. Writing letters, spending an hour writing a letter.
Did you write many letters though?
I did every week.
Did you?
Yeah.
And did you ever have any difficulty writing letters, or were you?
Well, I was no. I could always write, but what I was short at it would where to stop and start a new paragraph.
You mean
And
punctuation?
Yes,
Your punctuation, yeah.
Would be was difficult for me now, but I learned. So
You were letting one idea run into another.
exactly,
kind of thing.
yeah. And so I've learned all that, and I enjoy writing.
The only danger, though, with words, if you don't have correct punctuation, right?
This is it.
Is that they can be misinterpreted.
Yes, exactly, and that's what I wanted to learn to do.
Which do you prefer, can I ask you?
Well, I love the emails.
You like the emails? Why?
But because it's so quick and it's wonderful. The magic of it, I'm blown away by it with the computer. I was frightened of it when it was in the house and I wasn't able to use it. So that's why I went to learn. And now I love it. Every day I sit down. I think you have enough chives.
I'm just wondering that. How many am I supposed to do? What do I do? Do I just...
Just pop them in. Thanks very
Jamie,
much.
I think
That's
I've popped more of
lovely.
them on the floor, to be
No,
honest
you're
with
fine.
what are we going to do with it then? You're just going to mix it up
I'm
and then...
going to roll it in this greaseproof paper and we'll put it in the fridge.
Do you think that's enough?
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Kathleen's preparation for the meal began a week before the big day. Her initial task put her emailing skills to good use. By sending an email to Catherine at Ballyknocken, she was able to organise a day and time for them to meet up. After receiving a confirmation back from Catherine, she made her way to the cookery school to have a look around and discuss a possible menu.
Hello. Are you Catherine?
I am. Kathleen, is it?
Yes, it
You're
is.
very welcome to
Thank you
Ballyknocken
very
House.
much.
Come on in and I'll show you around.
Thank you. It's a lovely place.
So Kathleen, this is the cookery school. This is where you're going to be preparing the meal. We've done lots here in the cookery school. We've had hen parties and corporate groups and Italian classes. But we're going to cook a typical Wicklow meal for you.
Oh, good.
Will we
Good.
have a look at a few recipes?
Yes, please. Be nice.
Here we have the herb crusted rack of Wicklow lamb. Now Wicklow lamb is wonderful at the moment.
Oh, you can't beat Wicklow lamb.
I know it's very nice this time
Oh,
of the
it's
year.
wonderful.
And we're going to get certain herbs such as parsley, rosemary, thyme. Going to chop it very finely and crust it around our rack.
Oh, wonderful.
We're going to pan fry it and then put our rack in the oven. And with that then we're going to make a red wine and roasted garlic sauce.
Wow.
And then we also have for dessert poached pears with a rum flavoured chocolate sauce. Do you think you'll be able to manage that?
Delicious, I hope.
And I have here a sample menu. I thought you might like to take the disc home and type up your own menu.
Oh, yeah, that's been nice. Thanks very much.
Great, will we have a look at the herb garden?
Yes, please.
Now Kathleen, we're out in the herb garden. And over here we have the thyme for our bread and the sage over there for our soup.
Lovely.
And then we have other herbs like lemon balm and bay. And I have the chives over here. Here we have some chives. And we're
Yes.
going to cut these and we're going to chop them finely. And we're going to add them to our butter to make chive butter.
Oh, lovely. And what is this?
That's salad burnet. That's a nice spicy salad leaf that we add to the salads for our guests.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's wonderful. And it grows really easily and it's a wonderful purple flower on it, which is excellent for decorating your plate.
Oh, I must get some for the house.
So Kathleen, here we are in Rathdrum in Wicklow, and this is my local butcher Sinnets. Come on in, I'll introduce you to John. John, this is Kathleen.
Hello, John.
Kathleen, how are
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
John, I thought today we'd do some Wicklow lamb.
Certainly. Would you like rack or leg or what would you like?
I'd like rack lamb.
The rack, yeah, the rack looks lovely.
Certainly, yeah. That's some here prepared earlier. Would one be enough for you or how many would you
I
want?
think we'd need more.
Yeah, we need two, John. They're
Two.
lovely.
Great.
Thank you. If you could put those in a bag, John, thanks.
That's great. Thanks a million.
Having been given a sample menu by Catherine, Kathleen went to seek some help from her computer tutor, Victoria Sargent, in Ballymun.
Morning, Victoria.
Good morning,
I came early because I need help with my task. I'm to write out a menu and cook a dinner for a few people. Could you help me?
Yeah, no problem. Why don't we go over to the computer? We'll
Thanks
sort
very
it out.
much. Start. And I want programs and Microsoft Word.
Kathleen is using a computer program called Microsoft Word.
And I open.
Microsoft Word is a piece of computer software in which you can write a letter, a story, or even a menu, as she is doing.
This is the menu. So
Select that file.
I select that file and open. So now we have to,
Begin typing.
this is the menu, butter
I'll hold it
squash.
for you.
Now, as we need to move down to page 2, okay, we can see here we
Here,
have one
yes.
of 2 of the documents. We need to use our scroll bars, okay? So if we move the mouse over to the black arrow here on the right hand side, hold your mouse down and it'll scroll down onto page 2 for you, okay? Because we need to see on the right hand side of the page, if you want to move your scroll from your left to your right, if you hold your mouse on the arrow here, it will scroll over to the right hand side and you can see on the right hand side of the page.
In this Get It section, I'm going to try and explain the difference between computer hardware and computer software. I find it helpful to think of it like this. A computer is made up of different physical parts, just like a person is. And the different parts of a computer, like the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, the floppy disks, or whatever, are like the different parts of the body. They're physical things which we can touch and see. But if you want your body to do something like stand up or go for a walk or go off and make a cup of tea, how do you make that happen? It's the thoughts running around your brain that control what your body actually does. Likewise, you use the software inside a computer to get the computer to do various jobs. It's the software in the computer that allows you to write a letter, do calculations, send emails, or whatever it is you need the computer to do. So just to go over that again, computer hardware is the actual physical object, while it's the computer software which makes the computer work. How I like to think about it is that I'm perfectly capable of driving a car without understanding exactly how the engine works, so I wouldn't worry too much about understanding the details of how a computer works. The important thing is just to get stuck in and start using them. Now that Kathleen has learned how to type a menu using Microsoft Word, all she has to do is print it.
Oh, that looks good.
It does, it looks great, well done.
Thank you very much.
We're going to start by chopping the herbs. I've got some lovely rosemary from our herb garden here, and some thyme and some parsley. Now everybody's always nervous of chopping herbs. I was afraid they're going to lose a finger or two. But it's actually quite easy. If you bunch them together and you just slide your knife back and forward like this in a kind of a rocking motion.
God, the smell's coming off those herbs.
It is lovely.
They're quite affecting my eyes, I have to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, it's like kind of chopping onions or something for some reason.
Oh, it's a lovely smell.
Oh, it's gorgeous, yeah.
Now,
I can
there we
really,
go.
oh God,
They're
this
as
looks a
fine as
really
we need
fancy
them.
dinner. Yeah, right, so.
And here we have the rack of Wicklow lamb. So I'm just going to separate them out.
So, next.
Would you mind turning that up there full blast?
Which one is it?
It's this one here.
So you're basically just encrusting the lamb.
That's right. We're having the herbs stick to the lamb so that when it goes into the oven, it'll be lovely and flavoursome.
It's something actually I've always been interested in is cooking. I said at the beginning of the programme, and I've thought about on several occasions going on a cookery course, but I'd be nervous that I'd be the only idiot in the class.
We tailor our classes to suit everybody.
Right. So I could do it in effect.
Oh, you could. We've even got a class for men only.
Have you really?
We have.
Are you serious? Do you get many men coming to do it?
Oh, loads. Gifts for Father's Day.
God, hasn't
The wives
Ireland
send them
changed, hasn't it? All right, well, what do I do then? If I want to come and join, what do I do?
You simply fill out a form.
Fill out a form. But a lot of people are nervous about filling in forms. But if you are nervous about filling in forms, don't be, because we've got a VT and we're going to show you how to do that now. So what about this? Are we going to?
You just need to pick up the tongs there, Derek.
Yep.
And put your lamb straight into
This is the real
hot pan.
test. Here we go, the sizzle.
Oh, lovely.
Do you hear that?
No matter what you go to do these days, practically the first thing you find you have to do is fill out a form. You want to apply for a course, fill out a form. You want a driver's license, fill out a form. You want to apply for social welfare or a new job or even enter a competition, fill out a form. So today's writing tip, guess what, is about filling out forms. They come in all shapes and sizes, but most forms will ask you to include the same basic information: your name, your address, and your telephone number. Some forms have lines for you to write in the information, but some have small boxes instead. The idea is that you put only one letter or one number in each box. So, if I fill my own name out on this form, I put one letter in each box. L-A-U or A, Laura. Notice that I've written my name in capital letters. These are called block capitals or block letters, and a lot of forms ask you to fill in information like this. It makes them easier for people to read. I use a different line for each line of my address. So I might put something like 24 Oakdale Avenue on the first line with a space after each word. And if I lived in Finglas, I'd write it on the next line, and underneath it, Dublin 11 on the last line. And finally, when you're writing your phone number, remember to put in the area code. For example, 01 for Dublin or 021 if you live in Cork.
I must admit, Kathleen, I'm very impressed with your menu, which is all so neatly laid out. Did you do this yourself?
Yes.
I bet that's the first menu you ever printed
It
off
is actually.
in your life.
Yes, yes. It is the first printout. And I can't believe it's so easy.
What age were you then when you went back to learning?
I was, well, computers or way back.
The computers?
Computers just a year ago.
Just a year ago. So you were 68?
68, yeah.
So the old adage that it's never too late.
Silver surfer, they called us.
What? A silver surfer?
Yeah, they did silver.
Are you serious? I didn't say that to you in the class, did I?
No, it was just for a joke.
And so, as I was saying, the adage of it's never too late to start learning is...
Never too late.
Is true. Anyway, I'm just wondering, the guests might be arriving shortly because I'm
Yes.
hearing cars and stuff, and it could be them, or there may be a few more minutes.
So I need to change, yeah.
But you want to go and do that?
I do,
You
yeah.
can do that, okay. Well, while Kathleen is getting changed, and I'm going to be saying that, well, I'll put on my jacket, that'll be like changing, won't it?
Yes, it
Right.
will.
Okay, if you want to get a copy of your Read Right Now workbook, you know what you have to do. You've got to find a telephone. Doesn't matter if it's a public phone, your own phone, a friend's phone. Doesn't matter. Find a phone because the phone number is free that you got to dial. It's a free phone number. It's 1-800 20 20 65. Just dial it and you'll get a copy of the Read Right Now workbook. And that's really useful for following the series, isn't it?
Very useful.
Yeah. So do get it. 1-800 20 20 65. And while we're getting changed, you can have a look back at some of today's learning points. So we should really go off and get our best ensembles.
Thank you.
Honest, right?
In this week's spelling tip, we saw how some short words like cut, chop and scrap, which end in consonant, vowel, consonant, double the last letter when we add ing, as in cutting, chopping and scrapping. We saw how the technique of skimming can help you find your way through a lot of information. Using skimming is a great time saver. We also looked at filling in forms and saw how it's often important to use block capitals when filling them in so that they can be read easily. And finally, computer hardware and software. Hardware refers to the physical parts of the computer, and just as your thoughts control your body, software controls a computer.
This is your first course. Course number one. Did you have a look at the menu, by the way? Did anybody?
No.
You can get your bread and you rub it around the plate. In fact, as I chop the chives, I'm going to taste it out of curiosity.
Enjoy your meal.
Well, Kathleen has truly surpassed herself, so I've left her inside with her friends, relaxing after all the hard work. Next week, I'll be eating again, but this time at the medieval banquet in Bunratty. And Laura will be here too, with some more tips on capital letters, computer applications, and techniques for remembering spellings. Right, I'm in to have some seconds. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Read right now.